G'day, Ben from Melbourne here, and this is my entry into Mike from Uncommon Pallor's station, channel, YouTuberama. His competition, 13 for 300, a baker's dozen of nonsense, as he calls it. Wasn't familiar with Mike's channel until I saw the great man, the HP, high priest of tags and competitions, Mr. Brian Embryotic Robot, enter it, and you know, when the high priest gets on board, so should all of we. Anyway, checked out Mike's Uncommon Pallor channel. Cool stuff, loves his punk. I love my punk. Straight talking man, like his style. So let's get into it. Competition closes on March the 5th. I'll also leave a link to the Uncommon Pallor, that's what I'm trying to say, below. And there's some questions, or will we call them demands. The first one is show a cover. Oh, sorry, before I start, I also think that Mike said doesn't matter about format or anything like that, so CDs, 7 inches, whatever. Even some LPs, maybe a book. What about a reel-to-reel or an 8-track, or maybe even I don't know, your granddad's old 78s. Alright, a cover with a mammal on it. So, first up, I thought I'd have a look through the 7 inches, and I come up with these. The Trilobites, Venus in Leather. With some lovely Frisian cows there in the background. There's a couple of good ones. Straight Arrows, 21st century. And whatever the hell these are, I think there's at least one mammal on there on the front of the woolen kits. Cool stuff. Right, next. A record that has food on the cover. So, first thing I found was this 7-inch by the band Parsnip. And it's like, well, that's obviously parsnips are food, but I can't see any food on there unless you class moths, beetles, and slugs as food. And again, same problem. Banana gun. Then I hit the jackpot. Yes, a nice little birthday cake from the birthday party with their awesome 7-inch, the friend catcher. And it got even better. Chook Race supplied us with this beauty from their 7-inch. Medicine pop song, split, or not split, but either side. Yeah, great indie rock band, and of course, as is the law in Australia, it's produced by Mikey Young. And one more. Yes, those are Peas in a Pod by a band called The Clits. Is there any relation? I don't know. Right, next, an exceptionally terrible hairstyle. This is alright. At least I'm not trying to go like from there to there, or there to there, and then be like, hello, on a windy day. Right, so I'm gonna go with the great Lobby Lloyd, Australian guitar legend. Never seemed to get the hang of the hairstyle. With the wild cherries, that's the lobster in the middle there. Trying to go with that hard rockin' look, but kind of, yeah, not working, but immeasurably better than a few years later, the coloured balls. Check him out in the blue top in the middle there. That is prime Australian mullet. And just when I thought that couldn't be beaten, yeah, that's some tasty mullets. And I thought, oh, actually, got to show you one more on the inner. Nice side profile of the Malay. Splendiferous stuff. But then I picked up a Rose Tattoo album and was like, holy hell. Of course, Angry Anderson in the middle there with the perfect hair. But check this shit out there. Yep. Beautiful. The Sharpies did it better than anyone. Right. Next, a single-sided record, test pressing, or picture disc. So here's my standard answer. Giz Nonagon Infinity picture disc. It's the only one I've got. But it helps me fulfill a whole lot of competition and tag questions. All right, a damaged sleeve. Sadly, the Great Laughing Clowns is a little bit, hello. Glue's just gone a bit brittle. What a record though. Holy Joe, I Want to Scream. Yeah. Engineered by Tony Cohen, the great Edmund Cooper, and the Laughing Clowns with the unbelievable Jeffrey Wegner on drums. Right. A cover with a weapon on it. I'm not a violent man myself, but Oz Mutants, the world in handcuffs. He's going to shoot Australia. A 5, 6, 8, 9 or 10 inch, not 7 inch. I don't have the others. I have plenty of 10 inches though. So here's some Crusaders with She Beats Me Up. Awesome garage rock on the great Stolen Records. Check them out. Cover with a vehicle that isn't a car or motorcycle. The Psychos go the hack. If that's not some serious earth-moving equipment, I don't know what is. Misleading cover. Now, even though I knew what this band sounded like already, I saw this when it came out and it was like, to me, that's like the classic ransom note punk rock minimalistic looking cover to me by Traffic Island. But knowing Traffic Island, I know that this isn't a punk rock record at all. Yeah, they've sort of got that psychedelic pop freak folk feel, so very far from the punk. Cool cover though. And now a weird pairing, or one you'd like to see and why. So to me it's kind of a weird pairing. Great record. Smarts on Anti-Fade, of course. Who needs Smarts anyway? And why it's weird to me, this has like Mitch, Jake and Billy of like punk bands like Oz Mutants, Drug Sweat, Living Eyes, all fantastic bands. But it also has Stella, who more comes from the more indie pop world, more like poppy stuff, like with bands Parsnip and even Worldy. She's also a member in the great Banana Gun. So weird pairing, but together, fantastic. Fantastic. There they are there. Right, number 11. Cover showing a crime being committed. You be the judge. Alright, a record by a band local to you. Well, this has just come out by the mighty Civic from Melbourne, taken by force. My good buddy Chris from Total Insignificance. Is that your channel, Chris? Having a complete brain fart. Anyway, we both are in love with this record at the moment. If you like punk rock, especially Australian punk rock, this is gonna scratch all your itches. Last one, a record in which one or more of the musicians that played on it are dead. Now this saddens me, because it's one of my favourite bands, the B Suburban. And sadly, Tony Pallor, Spencer P. Jones, and Brian Hooper are now no longer with us. What a band, what a record. And that's it. So, thanks for checking it out. Check out Mike. We need more mics. As Mike Carlson said, it's a mic kind of world. See ya.